Okay, so this is a game called Chameleon Run. Chameleon Run is all about, it's a platforming game that's an auto runner, but it's level-based, not endless. So we're going to run through a quick demo, and then we're going to show you kind of an unlocked version of it. So the demo has the tutorial for you here, so it's pretty simple. Let's go along here. So guys, just rip in, and you want to tap the right side of the screen to jump over the platform. The black, you don't want to touch it. You want to keep your yellow guy on the yellow square. It's pretty simple, right? So now it's going to slow down for us here to show us. But when we hit the pink, we want to switch. So we hit the left side to switch our guy to the pink, right? Very simple color switching mechanic. So it's funny because this game is actually developed by someone who's colorblind. So
wow.
it works for them too because he developed it with that in mind. So you see I'm just going to keep switching here, just kind of slowing down to kind of get the basic idea. So simple mechanic at first, but things are going to get a little bit more complex here in a second. It's got a really cool art design, neat aesthetic. This game was actually developed as a London Dare game, and apparently his code was stolen.
Oh, wow.
And they put up like a really janky version of it on the net and stuff that some guy stole from him. So now in this version, you're going to see there's some things popping up here. So these are smoking crystals. I'm going to grab them first, just to show you how these work. So rip my way to the end of the level. There's one more
really cool
up here. Switch to it so I can grab it.
So now what happens if you're the wrong color on the...
So I could dye one for you, I'll show you. So at the end of the level here now, so this is where the real meat of the game starts. See at the bottom here, there's 3 different objectives. So the first one I got was the smoking crystals. There's also collecting all the marbles, and then there's a locked objective, which is don't switch colors. So I'm just gonna replay this level. And so the beauty of this game is the more levels you play, you can actually replay each level like 3 or 4 times in different ways. So every time you collect an objective, it says here you get a speed booster, which means you can actually do the level a little bit faster. So there, I got a little bit of boost of speed. So I'm gonna switch up here, grab this guy, ripping. Okay, simple. So one more objective done. So what that means now, there's going to be another speed booster in there, and now it unlocked my last objective. So don't switch the colors. This time I got to stay all in the yellow. So what happens is with a lot of the levels, there's a platform that's actually locked, and it's designed so that you can't complete the level with one color until that is unlocked. So you would have been forced to jump on a pink square, whereas now I can do the whole thing with yellow. So again, very simple level. I've got all 3. Now what happens is there's 3 power or speed boosts in the level. As well, there's a kind of like a snowboard that appears, which gives you even more of a speed burst. So now it's all about setting the fastest time possible. So you can see my time here is only 14 seconds. My next star is at 12. So let's see if I can 3-star this level. And this is where the depth really comes in because you can start competing with friends at high score level.
Okay.
And what happens here, just 1 second, is, we'll go back into it. Now there's an extra piece of depth is, as I'm jumping, the closer I switch my color to the next platform, I'll actually get a speed boost. So there's even more of a little bit of a skill boost. So now, let's watch how this rips.
Oh, this is really fast.
Oh, see, I probably should have jumped up there. Oh, see, I died there. So now we're going to jump right back in, though. All right. Just switch there so I can get a little burst. Switch, boom. So there, ripping a lot faster. So 10 seconds. So next star is at 10, under 10 even. So I could do it again and try and get faster and faster and faster. So I'm just going to jump out quick here, and I'll go back into it and show you what some of the later levels look like with everything unlocked. So there's a lot more mechanics and things that you can do, different abilities, double jumps, things of that sort. So now this is kind of what some of the more advanced stages look like.
Oh, this is crazy.
Oh, shoot. Too hard. Okay.
So is this going to be a paid game as well?
Yeah, this is another premium title. So we're just going to see if we can... Oh, damn it. Let's see if I can finish this level at least.
So by the time you get to the 8th or 9th impression, your impression...
Double jump. Touch the black guys there.
So for a bigger boost, you could conceivably switch to yellow and then back to...
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like players can really start diving into the depth of how to hit these speed runs as much as they possibly want. So there's a lot of depth to, even though there's about 16 levels, but you can play each level 5 times to get the achievements and completing it and that sort of stuff, and then you can replay each one over and over again to really try and get that high score going. So we're going to launch with a few, and then we're probably going to update it with a few more levels in the future. And there's a lot of different mechanics and things like that you can do for each one. So that's Chameleon Run.